Yellowstone National Park, a place where nature's raw beauty and power are on full display. A land of breathtaking beauty where the first light of dawn paints the sky in hues of gold and pink. Geysers erupt with scalding water shooting high into the air, a spectacular display of geothermal energy. Bison roam amidst steaming hot springs, their silhouettes creating a timeless scene against the mist. But beneath this serene facade, a sleeping giant stirs, a reminder of the park's volcanic origins. The ground itself is rising, breathing with the power of a hidden giant, a force that shapes the landscape. This is the story of Yellowstone's restless heart, and the scientists racing to understand its secrets, to predict its future. Imagine walking across land that whispers tales of fire and fury, where every step connects you to Earth's fiery core. Yellowstone's story is written in its very rocks, a testament to Earth's raw power, each formation a chapter in a geological epic. The ground here rises and falls, a slow, steady breath that hints at the immense forces at play beneath our feet, a dance of tectonic plates and molten rock. We are about to embark on a journey into the heart of a volcano, a journey where science and adventure collide, revealing the mysteries of one of the most dynamic places on Earth. Deep beneath Yellowstone lies a colossal chamber of molten rock known as a magma chamber. This fiery ocean is the engine driving Yellowstone's restless nature. Imagine a cauldron of molten rock stretching for miles beneath the Earth's crust. This magma, heated by the Earth's core, is constantly churning and shifting, a silent symphony of heat and pressure. As the magma churns, it pushes against the Earth's crust, causing the ground above to rise. It's like a balloon inflating beneath the surface, slowly but surely changing the landscape above. This magma movement is a powerful force, capable of reshaping mountains and creating new geysers. Understanding this fiery heart is key to unraveling Yellowstone's mysteries. Yellowstone sits atop a region where the Earth's tectonic plates collide and grind against each other. These plates, massive slabs of rock that make up the Earth's crust, are in constant motion, albeit extremely slow. Imagine a jigsaw puzzle where the pieces are always moving, bumping and grinding against each other. As these plates collide, they create immense pressure and friction, generating heat that can melt rock and fuel the magma chamber below Yellowstone. This tectonic activity is a constant reminder that our planet is a dynamic and ever-changing system. The forces that shape continents also fuel the volcanic activity that makes Yellowstone so unique. The hydrothermal system at Yellowstone is a network of underground cracks and fissures that act like the plumbing of a supervolcano. These pathways allow superheated water, heated by the magma below, to rise to the surface, creating the geysers and hot springs that Yellowstone is famous for. Imagine a giant underground plumbing system, with boiling water and steam coursing through a labyrinth of tunnels. These hydrothermal features are not only a spectacle to behold, but also provide valuable clues about the activity happening deep beneath the surface. Changes in their behavior, such as increased temperature or eruption frequency, can signal shifts in the magma chamber below. Section 5. Eyes on the Ground. GPS seeks answers. Scientists use a network of GPS stations scattered across Yellowstone to monitor the ground's movements with incredible precision. These stations are strategically placed in various locations to cover a wide area, ensuring that no significant movement goes unnoticed. These GPS stations, anchored deep in the ground, can detect even the slightest rise or fall of the Earth's surface, measured in millimeters. This level of precision allows scientists to gather detailed data on the subtle shifts and changes occurring beneath the surface. Imagine a network of high-tech sensors constantly listening to the Earth's heartbeat. These sensors are like the ears of the Earth, picking up on the faintest whispers of geological activity. By analyzing the data from these GPS stations, scientists can track the movement of magma beneath the surface. This data is then processed and interpreted to create a comprehensive picture of the underground activity. They can see where the ground is rising, where it's sinking, and how fast these changes are happening. This information is vital for predicting potential volcanic eruptions and understanding the behavior of the magma chamber. This information is crucial for understanding the dynamics of the magma chamber and assessing the potential for future eruptions. By continuously monitoring these movements, scientists can provide early warnings and help mitigate the risks associated with volcanic activity, ultimately protecting lives and property. Section 6. Earth's Tremors Speak, listening to Yellowstone's rhythm. Yellowstone National Park is not just a place of stunning beauty and diverse wildlife. It is also a dynamic landscape where the Earth itself is constantly in motion. Seismographs are instruments that measure the vibrations of the Earth, from subtle tremors to powerful earthquakes. These delicate devices capture the slightest movements, translating them into data that scientists can analyze. A network of seismographs surrounding Yellowstone acts like giant microphones, listening for the rumbles and groans of the Earth. This network is meticulously maintained and constantly monitored to ensure accurate readings. Imagine a doctor listening to a patient's heartbeat, but instead of a stethoscope, they use seismographs to listen to the Earth's pulse. Just as a doctor can diagnose health issues by listening to a heartbeat, scientists can diagnose geological activity by listening to the Earth's vibrations. Every earthquake, no matter how small, sends out seismic waves that travel through the Earth. These waves carry vital information about the Earth's interior, much like how sound waves carry information to our ears. By analyzing these waves, scientists can pinpoint the location, depth, and size of the earthquake. This data is crucial for understanding the seismic activity in the region and for predicting future events. This information helps them understand the movement of magma and faults beneath the surface, providing further clues about Yellowstone's volcanic activity. The constant monitoring and analysis of seismic data are essential for assessing the potential risks and preparing for possible volcanic eruptions. Section 7. A view from space satellites watch from above. Satellites orbiting Earth provide a unique perspective on Yellowstone's activity. Using a technique called INSAR, or Interferometric Synthetic Aperture Radar, satellites can detect minute changes in the Earth's surface elevation over time. Imagine having a giant ruler in space, measuring the height of the ground below with incredible accuracy. By comparing satellite images taken at different times, scientists can create maps that show how the ground is deforming. These maps reveal areas of uplift and subsidence, providing a broader view of the dynamic processes happening beneath Yellowstone. This space-based perspective complements the ground-based measurements, giving scientists a more comprehensive understanding of the volcano's behavior. The rising ground at Yellowstone is a sign that the magma chamber below is under pressure. This pressure can be caused by an influx of new magma, the expansion of existing magma due to heating, or a combination of both. Imagine a pressure cooker on a stove, with the heat building and the pressure rising. The rate of ground uplift can vary over time, with periods of rapid inflation followed by periods of slower uplift or even subsidence. These changes in uplift rate can provide clues about the processes happening in the magma chamber. Scientists are constantly monitoring these changes, looking for patterns and anomalies that might signal an increased risk of eruption. Predicting volcanic eruptions is a complex and challenging task. While scientists have made significant progress in understanding volcanic processes, there is still much we don't know. It's like trying to predict the weather, but instead of clouds and rain, we're dealing with molten rock and superheated gas. Scientists use a combination of data from GPS stations, seismographs, satellite imagery, and other monitoring techniques to assess the likelihood of an eruption. They look for changes in ground deformation, seismic activity, gas emissions, and other indicators that might suggest an eruption is imminent. However, predicting the exact timing and magnitude of an eruption remains a significant challenge. Yellowstone is a dynamic and ever-changing environment. While the rising ground is a cause for attention, it's important to remember that Yellowstone has experienced periods of uplift and subsidence throughout its history without erupting. The Earth has its own rhythm, and sometimes it takes its time to tell its story. The current level of activity at Yellowstone is considered normal, and there are no signs that an eruption is imminent. However, the potential for future eruptions remains, and scientists continue to monitor the volcano closely. Understanding the processes that drive Yellowstone's activity is crucial for mitigating the risks associated with potential eruptions. The scientists who study Yellowstone are like guardians of time, piecing together the clues of Earth's history and monitoring its present state to help us prepare for the future. Their work is a testament to the power of human curiosity and our desire to understand the world around us. By unraveling the mysteries of Yellowstone, these scientists are not only advancing our understanding of volcanoes, but also helping to protect the millions of people who live in the shadow of this geological wonder. Their dedication and expertise are a reminder that science plays a vital role in our lives, helping us to navigate the challenges and appreciate the wonders of our planet.